Hey Bears fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. When we talk about locker room dynamics in the NFL, we often think about chemistry, leadership, and maybe a bit of ego here and there. But every once in a while, a situation emerges that shakes the very foundation of a team. And folks, that's exactly what's happening in Chicago right now. DJ Moore, one of the Bears' most electric offensive weapons, has reportedly drawn a line in the sand. He doesn't want to share a locker room, a sideline, or even a practice field with star pass rusher Montez Sweat. You heard that right. One of Chicago's cornerstone players is refusing to suit up if Sweat is still on the roster. And no, this isn't just a rumor whispered in some shady back channel. This is legs, it's being discussed behind closed doors, and Bears brass are in full damage control mode. So how do we get here? Because let's be real, DJ Moore has been a professional's professional ever since he entered the league. He's not known for drama. He's not a diva. He's the type of guy you build around, talented, tough, and quiet when it comes to controversy. And Montez Sweat? The guy came over from Washington and was supposed to be a piece of the Bears' defensive puzzle for years to come. So what gives? What happened that made Moore say, "It's him or me"? Sources close to the team are painting a picture that's a little more complicated than just two guys not getting along. According to several reports, the tension between Moore and Sweat began not on the field, but off it. Apparently, there was a heated confrontation during a team meeting late last season, where Sweat reportedly called out offensive players for not carrying their weight, implying that the defense was doing all the heavy lifting. Moore never wanted to back down, snapped back. And from there, it spiraled. Now, a shouting match in a locker room isn't unheard of. In fact, it happens more often than we think. Fiery players in a high-stakes environment are going to butt heads. But what turned this from a typical team dispute into a full-blown rift was what followed. According to sources, Sweat didn't just let it go. He allegedly made things personal, targeting Moore in private conversations with teammates, and even challenging his leadership. Moore, who's respected by everyone from rookies to veterans, took that as a betrayal. And ever since, the two have barely spoken. During the offseason, the hope was that time would heal the wounds. Coaches tried to mediate, team leaders like Tremaine Edmonds and Eddie Jackson stepped in, and even ownership was made aware of the situation. But nothing worked. By the time voluntary workouts rolled around, Moore was present, but distant. He went through the motions, said the right things, but insiders noticed the spark was gone. And when asked about Sweat in a media scrum, Moore gave a cold, calculated response. "I focus on what I control. That's all I've got to say." No praise, no olive branch, just silence loaded with meaning. Fast forward to now, and the situation has reached a boiling point. Just this week, Moore informed team officials that he's not willing to play another snap alongside Sweat. Not in training camp, not in preseason, not in the regular season. If Montez Sweat is still on this roster come week 1, DJ Moore wants out, or he'll sit. This is no longer a "let's work it out" moment. This is an ultimatum. And for the Bears, it's a nightmare scenario. Because think about what these two players represent. DJ Moore is the centerpiece of their receiving core, the guy who gives a young quarterback a fighting chance, the leader who embodies the offensive identity this team is trying to build. He's coming off a 1,300-yard season and has become the face of the franchise's offensive future. Montez Sweat, on the other hand, is the big-ticket acquisition who was supposed to elevate the pass rush. The Bears gave up serious capital to bring him in and signed him to a massive extension. They were betting on Sweat to be their anchor on defense for years. And now, they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do you trade Sweat and take the hit, both financially and symbolically? Or do you lose your best receiver and risk alienating the rest of the locker room in the process? Because let me tell you, Moore has allies. He's not alone in this. Multiple players reportedly side with Moore, feeling that Sweat has crossed lines, not just with Moore, but with others as well. There's talk that Sweat has rubbed several teammates the wrong way with his me-first mentality and his refusal to take accountability for his own shortcomings. And while Sweat has his supporters too, The vibe inside Hallis Hall is tense. Players are picking sides, even if they won't say it out loud. Coaches are scrambling to keep control of the room. And GM Ryan Poles? He's in full-blown crisis mode, trying to figure out how to salvage a situation that's threatening to derail a season before it even begins. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. What makes this even more complicated is the timing. The Bears are entering a pivotal year. They've got a top rookie quarterback coming in, likely Caleb Williams. And they've spent the offseason trying to build the perfect environment for him to succeed. You've got new weapons, revamped schemes, and a coaching staff that knows it's do or die. The last thing this team needs is a civil war between its star players. And yet, here we are. The locker room is divided. The media is circling. And unless something drastic changes, either Moore or Sweat is going to be gone before week 1. Now, let's be real. This is not unprecedented in the NFL. We've seen high-profile clashes before. Think Terrell Owens and Donovan McNabb. Think Richard Sherman and Russell Wilson. The difference is, those feuds usually simmer for years before reaching a breaking point. This has exploded in less than 1 season. So where do the Bears go from here? If you're asking me, it's simple. You back DJ Moore. Because here's the deal. Moore has done everything right. He's been the ultimate team guy. He's produced on the field, he's led in the locker room, and he's earned the respect of fans and teammates alike. Sweat might be talented, but talent isn't everything. Chemistry matters. Culture matters. And if Sweat is tearing that down, you cut your losses. Trade him. Move on. Send a message that no one is bigger than the team, especially not a player who's only been in the building for a year. But it's easier said than done. Sweat's contract makes him difficult to move, and teams around the league know the Bears are desperate. They won't offer fair value. They'll lowball. They'll wait until Chicago has no choice. And meanwhile, every day this drags on, it poisons the well even further. The Bears can't afford to let this linger. They need clarity. They need action. And most importantly, they need leadership from the top. Someone to make the hard call and clean up this mess. Because let me tell you something. DJ Moore walking out would send shockwaves through the league. It would be a damning indictment of the Bears' culture, of their leadership, and of their ability to manage talent. And for a team trying to finally turn the corner after years of mediocrity, it would be a setback they simply can't afford. So buckle up, folks. The Chicago Bears are standing at a crossroads, and the decision they make in the coming days could define their future, not just for this season, but for years to come. Whether it's Moore or Sweat who walks away, one thing is clear. The days of business as usual in Chicago are over. This is personal. This is real. And this is the story of a team on the brink. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.